Alright, let's find out what your favorite pal says about you. Every single part, back to back. If your favorite pal is a Quack, then you clearly don't give a flack about resource efficiency or workplace optimization. Just get a Pengullet. Moving on. If it's a Lamball, you definitely don't meet your projected annual profits. You only like him because he's cute, and he tastes pretty good too. However, if your favorite is Cattiva, you are the chaddest of all chads. You value production optimization, and you're loyal to your party. You're probably loyal in real life too. By popular demand, Wispaw. If this is your favorite pal, you're a certified cat lover who has brought your real-world household biases into a corporate production zone. You absolutely love his oversized sleeves, and I just know that you sleep with him. If your favorite pal is Foxparks, he's probably the very first pal you truly fell in love with. You found him very early on, and the exact second that you realized you could turn him into a literal flamethrower, you vowed to never let him go. If your favorite is Katress, I love you. I don't care if she's running an illegal dark magic circle right on the factory floor. You have impeccable taste, and I would trust you with my life savings. Enough said. If your favorite pal is Tarantriss, you had to put your fear of spiders completely aside just because her pink aesthetic won you over at first sight. You don't care about using meta pals because you're too busy using her grappling hook to fly around like an unhinged pink Spider-Man. Also, why the hell does she have boobs? Herbil. If this little hamster is your favorite, let's be honest. You keep him in your party purely because your dodging skills suck. And that's not an insult. I respect it. You probably try to catch pals that are way too high level for you because you have an emergency revive in your back pocket. But if your favorite is Amione, I don't know how you pronounce it, you're just deeply disturbed. Because what about this is so cute? I mean, they're literally sewn together. And what makes it worse? If one disappears, another one simply shows up and takes its place. Something doesn't seem right here. If your favorite is Depresso, let's be honest. You don't just relate to his character model, you are actively living his lifestyle. Your friends definitely say he reminds them of you. And his expression is exactly how you look when you play the game. And if your attitude happens to be the exact opposite of his, well, you just want to look after the little guy and make his day better. Daedream. If this floating purple spirit is your favorite, you look like this. Her lore says she will lock you in a deep sleep of happy dreams until you die. You and me both will gladly let that happen. She was my first ever catch, and she can do no wrong. Also, her necklace is absolutely goated. And if your favorite is Celeray, you're just straight lazy. You throw yourself off cliffs because you know this floating fish has your back. You act confused when someone complains about 4 damage, as if you've never heard of it before. And I just know that you miss when you could use him as a literal glider. If your favorite pal is Dupen, just kidding, we're not doing him yet. If your favorite is Relaxaurus, you have insane patience. Because all this fat, giant blue dinosaur does is get in the way. There's not a single thought behind those eyes. There isn't even enough room inside that skull for a brain. And for you dinosaur lovers, I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say you've suffered through Arc before. If it's Lavander, whatever.
I know what kind of man you are.
I don't want to see your search history. You're almost as bad as Sekhmet lovers, and you guys probably have goon competitions. And you want to know how I know that? I'm part of them. And if it's Finsider, you treat this guy like a little gangster. I just know some of you have them named 50 Cent or Tupac. And honestly, he's most likely holding you at gunpoint right now just to force you to say he's your favorite. If your favorite is Quivern, I feel safe around you. You love this giant flying marshmallow because he looks so wholesome. You definitely feel an urge to just hug and protect him. And honestly, he kind of reminds me of the big friendly giant. And hear me out, Quivern lovers. A giant, real-life Quivern plushie. We need this. If it's Lunaris, your inventory is probably always a mess because she turns you into a pack mule. She does have quite a pretty design. And to be honest, I don't know whether to separate you guys from the Sekhmet and Lovander lovers. I know you love her handiwork, but what kind of work are we talking about here? Let me know. And if it's Vixy, no it's not. You don't actually care about her. You leave the poor pal digging for gold and spheres while you relish in the wealth she provided you. Go log on right now and give her a break, you monster. If your favorite pal is Leafan, name it Rocky now. Stop thinking you're as disciplined as his lore suggests. No romance? You fold at the sight of Lovander. You're just a panda lover that enjoys his ability to look cute while simultaneously punching Lamball's face in. His kick attack is pretty cool though, so I'll give you that. If it's Incineram, you didn't find him in the wild. He either showed up trying to raid your base or you stole him from an enemy NPC. He probably scared the shit out of you initially with that demonic look, which is the exact type of fear you want to instill into your enemies. And if it's Felbat, is this you?
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
That haircut just gets me every single time. Would I be right to say that's one of the main reasons you love him? And I know you're all so mad that they moved him to late game in 1.0. If your favorite pal is Zoe, you need to be locked up now. You watch her walk around your base while you look exactly like this. You clearly have zero issues with highly illegal human labor practices, and you would love to start a petition to allow the official marriage of waifus. Where do I sign up? If it's Gloopie, you're officially part of the Gloopie gang, Gloopie gang, Gloopie gang. What am I doing with my life? This octopus pussy. Literally leaves hickeys on you. Are you serious? Not to mention her partner skill is called Sticky Princess. That is diabolical and there is no defending you. But if you like her simply because she's gorgeous, I admire you deeply. And if it's Wixen, you're the worst. I'm a Katress lover, so if you know, you know. You almost had impeccable taste until you chose Wixen over her. I know you love the whole wizard fox cat thing she's got going on, but there's still time to reconsider. Come on, do it, please. If it's Bushi, you are not the main character. This is Palworld, not Demon Slayer. No, but seriously, the exact second that you saw this guy in that boss arena, you fell in love. You were like, what? There's a samurai pal? Oh my god. You love his cute little smile. And I'm going to take a wild guess here. Are you a fan of Sekiro? If it's Mimog, you're easily manipulated by anything that remotely represents a puppy. You love his little tongue. I know it jump scared the hell out of you when you first saw it and you realized that it wasn't the juicy loot chest you thought it was. But you know what disturbs me the most about you? You'll happily chase one down and crack its skull open just for a few dog coins. And if it's Jellroy, I strongly respect you, but I don't understand you. Ever since you've pulled him from the depths, he's stolen your heart. But why? I mean, I respect you for giving the little Mary Poppins looking blob some love. And please tell me you let him see Jelliet. If you don't actually love him. If your favorite pal is Cawgnito, your internet browser is in incognito mode. To be honest, you're kind of shady. You're a nonchalant king, because look at how this guy just stands there unbothered. You're in love with the witch doctor vibe, and all I can think of is that one guy from Assassin's Creed. If it's Leezpunk, you're the nichest of all niches. I'm genuinely curious. Do you ever use his partner skill to actually sneak? He showed up in a raid and you've never thrown a sphere faster in your life. You're also a fake fan if you don't show Ignis some love too. And if it's Loupmoon, you absolute edgelord. Stop edging. To be honest, you're worse than Incineram lovers. You genuinely scare me. What even is this thing? A rabbit? You tell me. Yes, the moon on his head and the jumping claw attack is cool, but you know what else is cool? Katress. Katress is cool. And she's dark like Loupmoon. What do you think? If it's Anubis, you have zero fear, because this Egyptian god is on crack. You're the type of person to start up a new world and run straight to his spawn to capture him, even with nothing but the cloth covering your booty. And the craziest part, you somehow make it work. If it's Jolthog, you have to be its only fan. I refuse to believe that you don't kick it like a football when no one is watching. You throw the poor thing into battle for your own benefit. So is this love or abuse? And if it's Dumud, you don't love him. You just love what he gives you. Okay, maybe you love his dopey little face. The fact that you openly love this fat land shark over anything else makes me want to like you. Question: who has more brain cells, Patrick or Dumud? If your favorite pal is Blazamut, you just love raw power. You look like Prime Arnold. You fought him at the volcano, he clapped your cheeks, literally, and you knew he was for you. And if you're an OG, you most likely cheesed him when he used to spawn in that cave. I know I did. If it's Gildane, you are the definition of elegance. My Little Pony looking ass. You think you look cool riding it, but you actually look like a pretty princess. And hey, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Which one of these is your favorite? And if it's Pangolin Lux, your name is probably spelled 2260. And you definitely name him Jimmy while letting him run your base single-handedly. Just a hunch. All jokes aside, if he's your favorite, just tell him he can't fly. He never will. Unless you want to put him in a rocket launcher. Your call. If it's Xenogard, oh my god, you're a beast. Seriously. You saw a giant cosmic space dragon and made him your boss. He 100% has not left your party since you got him. You have the luxury of letting him carry you while all you do is sit back and watch him rain comets from the heavens. If it's Tombat, you're a funny person. Have you seen his lore? Popping out of nowhere to flex his wings? Do you like Wispaw too? He's one of the first pals you go for on a new world just for his level 3 mining. And you love that he never has to sleep. Also, Tom and Jerry vibes. If it's Ragnarok, your decision making needs work. You'd rather choose a flaming oversized chicken over a Thunderbird delivered straight from heaven's gates. And well, if you're not going to change your mind, at least name it Lava Chicken. Do you get it? If it's Hoodledoodle, you're completely overprotective. If someone touches your Hoodledoodle, you touch them. Not like that. His lore is so confusing. Also, I've got news for you. This little goober has literal blood stains leaking out of its mouth. Either you're oblivious or you ignore it because he's too cute. Wake up. Hoodledoodle is coming for you. If it's Relaxaurus Lux, you're goofier than Dumud lovers. I might respect you a little more though, only because of the mohawk. And that mohawk is your favorite part about this fluorescent fatty. I hope you're happy, Raj. If it's Kitson, you are lazy but fashionable. Why? You never craft cold or heat resistant armor. On top of that, there's a good chance you love mythical creatures, so there's no changing your mind. Remember, lazy but fashionable. I know it's not Mage X, but happy birthday, spirits.